welcome to this week's episode of the Silverwood Show Podcast. We got to keep Jordan awake over here. I think he got worn out yesterday.
Well, maybe.
But
it's also that time of year where it's busy.
Woo, it is busy. Even finding time to record a podcast can be a little bit difficult. But we found time to do something really fun yesterday.
We sure did.
And because of that, we're going to dedicate this episode to that. What would you call it? An extravaganza of sorts.
Well, we'll give a little background to this.
Yeah.
So we were going to record a podcast yesterday, and the idea is we're going to rank each attraction in the water park.
Yeah.
So I told Sarah, and she goes, I've only ridden one ride in the whole water park, and so we needed to change that.
Yeah.
So we grabbed swimsuits, and we went, and we did everything.
In how much time?
Well, a little over an hour.
Yeah.
But...
So my apologies to anyone we cut in front of.
But we got through everything quickly.
Yeah, very quickly.
We took some liberties there.
Yes, we definitely did. But we got it done.
We got it done
you.
For everybody to understand. And we're going to rank them from mild to wild.
Yes.
Coming up in our big drop.
Yes, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. But let's kick things off with Park Pulse.
Park Pulse.
All right, Park Pulse. So the number one thing, and the reason we're doing this episode really is it's the last weekend of Boulder Beach.
I know.
Summer's like over.
Well.
Ish.
Yes. I mean, unofficially it is over.
Once the water park
ends, yes.
We're headed
But there's still a weekend. I mean, it still goes through Labor Day. So get out and ride those water slides one more time.
Yeah.
Also, we have Coaster Classic this weekend.
Yes.
And so that is our classic car show. Come out and see all hundreds of cars that line the Main Street lawn. It's a really fun event.
Yeah. And a really fun weekend.
It is.
Kind of a traditional way to just kind of say goodbye to summer.
Yeah.
But then more fun things on the horizon. Obviously, our schedule changes. So we're going to go from 7 days a week to just weekends, correct? And that first weekend is Grandparents' Weekend. So Grandma and Grandpa get in free with the purchase of a ticket. So bring Grandma and Grandpa out here for a great day of fun. And then we head into Community Appreciation Weekend.
Yes.
Where a portion of your ticket proceeds goes to our local food banks. And so we absolutely love that. So if you want to help out the community and support local, that's a great way to do so is by coming one of those weekends. And then we're ready for
Scarywood time. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, you just got out of a Scarywood meeting.
Yeah.
Everything's Scarywood. There's masks everywhere again.
The office is a mess.
Yeah. A great mess, though.
A great, scary mess.
Yes, it really is.
But yeah, so we, like I think we talked about, we announced that we were making the swine bigger and badder. And so all of that is happening right now. And I don't know if people really realize how long it takes to set all this up.
Yeah.
I mean, we started concepting and going through this. I mean, we knew back in February this is kind of the direction we were going to go. So getting ideas and then really starting the build intensive has probably been the best 3 weeks.
Yeah. And really develop everything, and it's going to be bigger, and it's going to be badder. It's going to be scarier.
Badder in a good way.
And a really, not. I never thought of it that way, but
bigger and badder in the best way possible.
Are on sale.
Yeah, tickets are on sale.
Yeah, go get your Scarywood tickets before they sell out. They are for reserved dates only, and you can save some money if you buy them online.
Well, they're
they're
only available online. But you save money if you buy 1 day in advance.
Yeah. So go get that done. You don't want to have that perfect day and have it get sold out. So.
Exactly.
So that's Park Pulse. Let's move into the mail train.
Mail train.
Okay, some great questions from our listeners. If you have a question to ask us, you can email us at podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com or head to the website and become a loyal listener at silverwoodthemepark.com/podcast. So let's just dive right in. Megan Evans wants to know, the RV park is filled for the whole summer almost immediately. Yes, within like an hour. Are there any alternative RV parks in the area? And I was just going to say, get a campsite at Farragut. It might not be an RV park per se, but lots of RV camping over there.
Yeah. So Farragut and then Ravenwood, which is right down the street from us, is the closest campground. But there's so many in the area that it's hard to like nail it down to just a couple. Obviously, ours, if you can get in, is the closest. You just walk over, which is really convenient, but you do have to be on it.
Yeah.
And those usually go up as far as like reservations in January. So just sign up for our newsletter because that's when we blast out and watch us on social media because that stuff does go out and it's usually like in a couple days we give it a warning and then it goes up and then in 6 hours the summer is really full.
Yeah, it really, really is. And it's like midnight that we put those so by 1 a.m. all the best sites are pretty
There's
much
a lot of them, yes.
on, which is crazy. So people are setting their alarms. Pretend it's like a concert. Somebody you've been just like dying to see, and you're not going to miss out on those. So set that alarm and keep an eye out for that. You can sign up for our newsletter on our website at silverwoodthemepark.com. So thanks for that, Megan. Tiffany wants to know, is there anything new and exciting coming to Silverwood for summer 2026? Always.
Well, there's things that are being worked on. All the details are not quite in place and approval's not quite there.
Yeah.
But there are things that are being worked on behind the scenes. We're always trying to improve. And that's what we listen to everybody who gives a survey and trying to improve that guest experience. And that's where like Tremors happened this year with adding the second train. And that has helped immensely on just the throughput, how many rides you can ride during the day. And so we're always looking at that as well as like, what can we do new and different?
Exactly. So there are new things on the horizon. More to come on that. We'll leave you with a little cliffhanger there. How's that? Okay, Bethany Dabbling wants to know, do you still do high school band and choir trips?
Yes.
Yeah, we sure do. The whole beginning of the season is...
a lot of May trips, and then they come back in September, typically. But that can be booked through our group sales department. So groups at silverwoodthemepark.com. You can reserve a time on like our concrete pad out in the grass.
It's so fun to watch.
And then you get some chairs and you get to play and then you get to go enjoy the park. So yes, we definitely still do that. Email or you can call in and ask for group sales.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll see your band out here next year.
Yeah.
Later this year.
Next year, maybe. September's still open.
All right, Bethany, thank you for that. I want to give stuff away, though.
You always want to give stuff away.
I always want to give stuff away. It's my favorite part. So let's call this week's loyal listener.
Okay.
We have a winner.
All right. So they're telling me number 936. So let's give them a call.
Hello.
Hey, is this Paula?
This is Paula.
Paula, this is Sara Jean and Jordan from the Silverwood Show Podcast here at Silverwood Theme Park. How are ya?
Oh, wow. I'm good.
Hi. Hey, guess what? You're this week's loyal listener. And so we've got a pair of tickets for you. And don't worry, you don't have to use them. I see that you're in Portland, right?
Yes.
So we're not going to make you run out here this season, but
we're going to for next year.
Yeah, we're going to give you a pair of tickets for next season.
We booked our trip for next year already.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Well, this works out. So you
guys
probably
made my day.
It's like we knew, Paula.
Yeah,
we just knew.
No, we are aligned.
Oh,
That's
this
great.
is perfect. So hey, you want to try to win some Silverwood cash to go along with those tickets?
Yes.
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to play a little game with you of true or false. So I'm going to give you a statement. You let me know if it's true or false. So 50% chance of getting it right. You're going to get $5 every time you get it correct. And then Jordan is going to give you a chance to win $50.
Yes.
Excellent. Yes. I like it.
We have a little soundbite that we will play when we get to that. And if you guess it right, you get an extra $50.
Oh, excellent. Okay. I'm going to stay focused.
Stay focused.
All right, Paula, here's your chance.
This.
Number 1, Aftershock is 190 feet.
False.
Yes.
Good.
It's like she knew I was going to throw out a trick question
there.
Yeah,
it's 191. So that was close. That was rude, but you got it right. You got it right. Good job.
Okay, $5 in the bank. On to number 2. Stunt Pilot is based off of a Pitts Special biplane.
Say that again?
Stunt Pilot, the roller coaster, is based off of a Pitts Special biplane.
Pitts?
Pits.
Special?
Yeah, like armpits.
Wow.
I'm going to say false.
That one is true.
It's actually true, yes.
Whoa.
Give a little background on that, Jordan.
Yeah, so the Pitts Special is an acrobatic plane. And when you actually go in the queue line, There is one hanging above the queue line. That's a pit special. So.
Oh, I didn't know that was an actual airplane. I was thinking armpit. So
yeah,
okay.
well,
once you say pits, it kind of went.
Guess what?
Yeah.
We're all learning today.
But now you have that fun fact, so when you visit next year, you can tell everybody.
That's my favorite ride, by the way. That's my favorite roller coaster.
Oh, we love it. We love it too.
Us too. So okay, we still have $5. On to the next one.
Fine.
Okay.
Cotton candy is the top-selling food item.
I'm gonna say false.
Correct.
Yes, it is Jordan's favorite.
No, it's not. I don't really like cotton candy, but
no, chicken strips.
Chicken strips. Oh, you're saying chicken strips is
one of your favorites.
What is the number one?
Chicken strips is the number one.
Yeah.
Chicken strips.
Yeah.
It's that pizza. At the
pizza is good.
theater.
I would have guessed ice cream. Ice cream's up there.
Yeah.
But
so,
chicken strips.
And those numbers might change this year.
We'll
This was
see.
based off of last year's
Okay,
data.
we'll try chicken strips next year.
They are really good. I'll say that. Okay, so we got $10 in the bank. On to number 4. Tremors solo riders must be 40. What? Why is Jordan doing that?
Because it's changed this year.
Oh, it did change. It
Yeah.
was the same on the website.
So we're gonna give it this away.
Should we just give it to her?
No, we're gonna
Because-
say
okay,
we're gonna
you
change.
say
I'm gonna
it.
change it up.
Change it.
Okay. So
this.
Tremors minimum rider height requirement is 42 inches.
False.
Play.
It's not play.
It's sorry. It's actually true. 42 inches.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking
Wait,
48.
I thought that was with somebody.
That is with someone. Yes, but
I
you.
put
Okay,
solo
okay.
rider.
I know it's 46
Okay.
for solo.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Okay.
okay. Change it on the
Don't
website,
worry.
Jordan.
It's okay. We have $10.
We got this.
Okay, there's still plenty more. Okay, Silverwood used to have a tiger named Tigger.
These are hard ones.
I know.
Good job.
Thanks.
I mean, that could be trademarked. I don't know. I'm gonna say false.
It's actually true.
We did. We had
Back in the 90s.
and it was actually one of the pilots, right? That owned the
One of our pilots owned a tiger and,
that's cool.
and a
Of course,
lion.
it'd be named Tigger.
And
Yeah.
an elephant.
And
Yeah.
no. And cougar? Yeah, cougar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Things were wild around here in the
I got-
90s.
We're
I gotta
gonna
get my game back here.
okay, it's time for your sounder.
don't worry. We still have you have $10.
Yeah.
Right? $10.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take it.
We'll throw in another 50 if you can guess this right. So this is a ride in either the water park or the theme park side. The one guess that has been wrong is Eagle Hunt. So I'm gonna play this for you right now. Here it comes. Do you know what ride that is?
What's that one called in the back with the big tube? What is that called?
There's two. There's Avalanche Mountain and Ricochet Rapids back there.
Ricochet Rapids.
That is incorrect.
Oh.
But that's okay. You still got $10. You still got your tickets.
Yeah.
That sound is going to move on to the next person.
Yes.
So.
And you got your tickets. And so I'm going to reach out to you here after the podcast and we'll set up getting those tickets for you for 2026.
You guys are so awesome. Next summer's going to
awesome.
be our third summer coming up. and
Oh,
we cannot
great.
wait already.
And
That
we
is
love you
awesome.
to take that road trip. That's
Yes.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
So
we hope we
thank
get to
you
meet
so
you.
much.
Yeah, come
You
out.
guys have righteous vibes and we love you.
Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, we love you. All right, we'll see you next year.
Okay. Sounds good.
Bye. Bye.
I love her.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to unplug this because my text messages are
That's
going
okay.
off.
I muted it anyway.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Well,
Wow. Righteous vibes.
righteous
Jordan.
vibes. We got righteous vibes. I love
kind
it.
of like that.
I'm
We
down
have
for it.
righteous
I'm sure
vibes.
Jay is down for it.
Yeah.
He's definitely down for it.
Jay's like righteous vibes, man. Wait, that's righteous vibes.
No,
Righteous
that's
vibes.
that's
Righteous vibes.
That's hang loose. Sure,
Hang
we
loose,
can
righteous
do
vibes.
that. It's all
She
the
said
same.
aloha.
And she did.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let's talk water park.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our experience.
Our
Yes.
adventure. Yeah. Okay.
With a big
let's go.
drop.
The Big Drop.
All right, we're going mild to wild, and we are basically commemorating an amazing season at Boulder Beach and our final weekend with our personal rankings on everything.
Well, and Sarah's been begging to ride all of these rides. If you've listened to any of the podcasts the last couple weeks, she's
Jordan,
wanting.
take me.
to go on these rides, and we did it.
No, you can go by yourself. No.
We did it. Well, we did it.
And then Jordan finally gave it.
It was spontaneous, which is always the best.
Yay, we had a bestie day.
Yes.
It was so fun. It really was. It was just what I needed. It was so hot yesterday. My feet are burnt.
Your feet are burnt?
Yeah. I know. It was great, though.
Okay, good.
It was nice to not be in an office.
Yeah.
It was so wonderful. So I can put this away because
we can put our
don't
notes
even
away.
need
We don't need our
notes.
notes.
Okay. So mild.
The mildest thing we did.
Okay.
What is yours?
Toddler Springs.
Yes. Toddler Springs is for sure. Man,
Yeah.
From mild to wild.
Yeah. It was the mildest.
Okay.
There were 2 others that were not that mild.
Great. Okay. Well, I would agree with that. Toddler Springs.
Yeah.
We went and I'm sure people were like, what are these people doing? We went and we got splashed in the face a couple times.
Yeah.
We have some video of the whole day.
There was
we frolicked a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes. We went through the splashes and we came out the other side saying that was the most mild.
Yeah, for sure. So if you're looking for mild.
But you went into the Salmon Run splash pad.
Yeah.
That looked more mild than what we did at Toddler Springs.
But we went down the water slide.
But those are 2 separate things.
Oh. No, I think the splash pad at Salmon Run is a step up.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
but
for
then
you.
it turns into the water slide.
Okay, got it. So
yeah. So it kind of
the most mild is Toddler Springs.
Toddler Springs.
Hence the name, Toddler Springs.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna move up 1 notch. What's next?
Salmon Run.
Salmon Run.
Yeah, the whole entire.
The whole
thing.
entire. Okay, we're gonna.
Yeah.
So as adults, people over 54 inches, we could go down one water slide there. And we both went down. And Sarah had her hands up.
It was so fun. It was like my warm up.
Yeah, it was the very first thing we did.
Yeah, and I still got water in my nose. So
we've learned yesterday that Sarah does not know how to hold her breath without plugging her nose.
Yeah, and it's so funny because Jordan's daughter Quinn has taught me in the
didn't
office.
teach you well.
But she told me like this is what you have to do, and I promised her like I'm not going to do it anymore. And the first time I didn't do it yesterday, I ended up basically almost barfing on the GoPro because I was choking up water. But I was also screaming with my mouth open, with my eyes shut, and trying to hold my breath, and it just didn't work. So
that's a gross visual.
Yeah. Well, we've got it.
We do have it.
We do have it.
And insert.
Yeah. So what was yours?
Yeah, I think I would. Oh, man, I actually am going to go Lazy River.
Oh, okay.
As the next mild.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Mostly because it's just lazy.
Yeah.
And there's no drop to it. Despite what
a
Sarah
shark
thinks
in the booty. So.
Whoa. You're right. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no sharks in there.
There was a child who thought that they were a shark that decided they were going to come up and
give you a little bump.
Give me a little bump in the boot.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. So
I didn't experience that. You're right.
No.
So,
and you also pushed me into every single one of the waterfalls. So
that's true too.
It was a little more.
It was a little more intense for you.
For me, yeah.
But so
okay.
Here's a little story on the Lazy River. So we're going around, and I was like, "Let's go over here so we can get in the current." And Sarah goes, "There's a current in here," and I said,
"There's a current." I thought it was...
Yes. How do you think we're moving? And she goes, I thought it went downhill. And I was like, well, how do we get uphill? So it goes downhill both ways. The whole time is downhill.
It's just magic.
It's just magically downhill.
It's magical. Jay's over here, our producer Jay's over here cracking up right now. Like, I really hadn't ever thought about it.
I hope that whole the conversation on video, because it was like your brain was in overdrive trying to get that to work.
And then he showed me the current, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
There's a current.
There is a current.
Yeah, and there's like a fast lane. Almost.
There's a fast lane. Yeah, you got to know it.
So
inside
I learned
loop
something.
and then the outside. Yeah. It's always on the inside. On the I think it's always on the inside. Maybe it's on the outside in some spots.
Maybe, but it doesn't go downhill.
It definitely does. That's the one thing we know for sure is it doesn't go downhill.
And if anyone thought that with me, please just reach out so I don't look so completely naive.
Okay, moving on to the next one.
Okay.
So your second mild was Salmon Run. Mine was Lazy River.
Yeah.
What is your third?
I think I would go to Lazy River at that point.
And I'll flip flop and I'll go to Salmon Run.
Okay. So let's move to the next one.
Okay, moving to the next one. We're like going more and now medium. We're bumping it up a little bit.
because Pollywog Park was cray-cray.
Yeah, that was true.
I lost an earring, first of all, so because I was getting shot in the side of the head nonstop. We were literally targeted.
Yeah, so we have to give a little context so people are just like, what happened? So Pollywog Park has these water cannons.
Yes.
And we were waiting to do our little outro underneath the bucket.
Yes. We missed.
The first time we missed, we're like doing it, and it landed like 4 feet behind us. And so we're like, shoot, we got to do it again.
Yeah, all over again.
So we moved back, and now everybody has an idea that we're standing here filming.
Yes.
And they're just pelting us with water.
They loved it. So did their parents, though. There were parents up there. Well,
and they were filming and all that. And I will say that Sara got hit the most by far.
And those cannons aren't like... Those cannons are hardcore. Yeah, it's like a massage.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's like Scarywood. That's what I told you.
Okay,
it's like Scarywood. If you give them any attention, they're gonna just keep hitting you. And you kept turning around. I'm like, don't do it. I was telling them to hit me in the back because it felt like a massage, and they moved away from me quickly.
Yeah, and all of a sudden I was the target. So did you see the video?
I haven't seen the video.
My friend got a video of us. Really? Yeah, and it was hilarious.
I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
So we waited there probably for 10 to 15 minutes just waiting for the perfect.
And we still didn't get the second one.
The second one hit us, but it really hit in front of us.
Yeah. So the third one. So it took 3 takes for us to get our outro correctly. But we did it.
We did it.
Even if I lost an earring and a lot of pride. The whole entire thing.
Okay. So
it was fun. Yeah.
Are you saying that was fourth?
Fourth. Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah, I think I would put that up there. I think I would agree with that.
Okay. So 5.
Gosh, I think this is actually a tie for me.
Yeah.
With Pollywog Park.
I was going to say probably a tie for you, if not flip-flopped, because you were like Mr. Mermaid yesterday, and I know what you're going to say.
Wave pool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wave pool. The wave pool is fun, but getting sprayed in the face is a whole different experience. So I think there's a tie between the wave pool and Pollywog Park for me.
Yeah.
And I like just jumping in the waves. And
Jordan in the waves, he literally looks like a merman. I guess it would be a merman, not a mermaid. You were just
Thanks.
You look like a salmon swimming upstream. Or a dolphin.
I appreciate all of these, what I think are compliments.
No, they are. Because here I am terrified. Just like, I don't want to, how deep is it? Oh my gosh, what's going to happen?
Yeah, well, you have to give a little.
Underwater?
You have to get, I did. You have to give a little background on your wave pool experience.
Yeah, when I was a little girl, when I was like 5, we went to Edmonton Mall.
Not here.
Yeah, Edmonton Mall, way up in Edmonton, Alberta, I guess. I was going to say Calgary, and that wouldn't have made sense.
Alberta, yes.
Yeah, and I got caught in one of the little riptide things, and I almost drowned in the wave pool. My dad had to save me.
So she was scared to even step foot in the wave pool.
That's the first time I've done it since I was 5. So.
We got in. We got in.
Conquered a fear, kind of.
You went underwater. A little bit.
Yeah.
I hope maybe we got that.
I think we got it, yeah. But then Jordan, he's just like literally just diving in and out of waves like he's some magical fish. And I'm like tripping and slipping and sliding and landing on my bum. And I was just in people's way.
We made it out.
We did. Those waves are intense.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the next step.
Yeah, depending on your swimming level.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But there are areas in the wave pool that you can be a little more mild.
Yeah. Like Jordan brought me to the deep end.
We went to the deep end.
Yeah.
Because we had to get the full experience.
Yeah. Jordan's taller than me.
Yeah.
Also. Yeah. So.
But you could still touch. It wasn't like you weren't touching.
Yeah, but then they'd pick up my feet. And then I was like, it was just, yeah. So, wave pool.
Wave pool. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would agree. Okay. We're right in the middle with the wave pool.
Okay. Even though it was harder for me.
We're going to start to move up to a little more wild.
Slides.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Now we're into slides. Okay.
And so we have to give a little context on the slides because we did move past the line.
We're sorry. I told everybody it's podcast. So if you're listening.
There was a lot of advertising happening for the podcast.
Yeah. I was, apologizing because Jordan, he literally, another bit of background context. Yes. Jordan wore his polo. In the water slides. So if you saw a guy in a polo and you were just like, what is this guy doing? That was
I had my name tag on it, and magically my name tag stayed on the whole day, which was
really
amazing.
Surprising. Yeah, really surprising. But yeah, so that was how we didn't want you to think we were just cutting.
Yeah, we work here.
Yeah, and that's what he kept saying. I swear we work here.
Yeah,
podcast,
and we only
marketing.
had a certain amount of time to be able to get this done before we had to be us other places.
That was our excuse. So we do apologize from the bottom depths of our heart.
But we're giving you good content.
Yes, we are.
And stories.
And now you know what we were doing. So there's no more questioning. But, okay. So number 6.
Something like that. We're just going to keep going.
Yeah, let's just keep going up. I would say
we're stepping up into the wild.
Rumble Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
Our Rumble Falls experience, we were going faster than I remember going on that ride.
Yeah.
Because it gave us definitely a big push.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. So, in Rumble Falls, that's the one.
That's the tube slide. So there's two people that sit in a tube, and you go down, and there's like 4 of them. So.
And we chose the open one.
We chose the green open one. And for sake of not making anybody even more mad, we only rode one of those slides. So we didn't ride all the slides. We went on every attraction, though.
Yes. And that's because it wasn't as intense as the other ones.
No. And I think that's the natural step up for people is to go on that one. And then if you really, probably the full dark one, it just doesn't lend the video very well.
Yeah. So, and we didn't want to cut in line more than we had to.
Exactly.
After we've already cut past you once, we just come,
But we got some. So your fear.
We did get our
Yeah, we got some up on the walls. Your fear of that one is going over the edge.
I don't want to go over the edge. It's terrifying.
Which is a natural fear, but
like when you see the edge of the tube, like getting up there, and you see the sky, it's like I don't know about this.
We didn't go over the edge, and we knew we would be safe because
Jordan knew.
We take safety very seriously.
Yeah. I'm accident prone, so it wasn't. I was worried about the ride. I was worried about me.
Okay. Well, but we did have a moment at Rumble Falls at the very end because someone got very stuck in the tube, and it wasn't me. It was
hard.
You were.
It was difficult.
I just stood up and filmed you because it was hilarious. So you legs straight up in the air. You were stuck.
I don't know how that happened, but
it's okay.
Yeah. It was like a turtle on its shell, kind of.
On its back. Yeah.
That's
That's a pretty accurate
And Jordan just like walks away. Thanks.
I was like, you can figure it out.
Thank you for that. So that's my next one. Would that
I agree.
be the same?
That's mine too.
Okay. Well, let's see.
Next, we're probably going to get a little more debates here.
Yeah.
Okay. So going on to the more wild rides.
Okay. I would say, what's the other one that starts with an R?
Ricochet Rapids.
That's my next one.
That's the green one where it went down.
That's my next one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why?
It's kind of even with Rumble. Honestly, those two kind of,
I was thinking about that too.
Yeah,
about
very similar experience. Like,
Yeah, there's really, especially on Ricochet, there's really one part that has the big half pipe drop into the big
which
tube.
Was awesome.
Yeah, and Sarah had no idea what was coming on this one. So we bypassed the line.
It's over. I'm like, it's not over. I
know
it's not
the
over.
Line, and we were looking, because you could have 4 adults.
Yeah.
And so we had 2, and we were looking for another 2. And just to happen, the next group going in was 2.
Yeah.
And so we got in with them, and they had a blast.
And we really did make it up
So we were going backwards, right? We were going backwards down the first. And I knew we were going into this big drop. And she did not.
I had no idea.
I can't wait to see the footage because I haven't seen the footage. But I'm assuming
because I've seen people like in photos and stuff, like knowing now what it feels like.
Yeah.
Holy.
You feel like you're way up there, right?
Yeah, I felt like we were literally same thing, about to flip. That's what I thought. So, and because we had that weight distribution, it was like, it was great.
And as we come back around, the guy on the other side of us was like, "Oh no!" pointing at the huge waterfall. And we just got pounded by the water.
Absolutely. And this was what? The second one of the day?
No. We went Salmon Run.
Well, in terms of slides. Like
slides. Okay,
slides.
We went on this after Eagle Hunt.
Okay. Yeah. So this was the second one of the day. And so this was really my first ever water slide here.
Well.
Aside from the one at Salmon Run. But so aside from, because Eagle Hunt's a water coaster and I've already ridden it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my first experience. And so that could partially be why it was so terrifying.
Right. Well, then it goes pitch black, right? And so you don't know what's happening. And I kept telling you, it's kind of over. It's over. There's not. You're like, you're lying. And then all of a sudden we came out the end. She's like, you weren't lying.
But wait, you got stuck in the tube on that one.
Next one is
you got stuck in the tube on that one. So I'm not the only one.
Next one is a little more wild, right?
I can't get out.
My hands were full. I couldn't get out.
That wasn't a good.
And then I got a cramp.
Oh my gosh. Okay. That's not an excuse. No. So we're even. We're even.
We're even.
Okay. So
yours was worse, but moving on.
Well, my butt's bigger than yours, and I got stuck in the tube.
Moving on to the next one. I think we both agree Ricochet Rapids is
Ricochet is next. And then I would say, only due to the experience, I'm going to push the next one I would say off because it was more scary than it probably normally would, and we'll get into that. But I would actually say Riptide Racer.
Riptide Racer. You were nervous going down that one,
I was really nervous. Going face first, that just, I broke my head open in my 20s. I have a scar that it like pulsates when my head is anywhere
going face
near.
first on
it's just
water
scary.
slide?
Or when I'm falling. And so that feels like you're falling.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And so and then I watched y'all just like go ham on that thing. And I was like, okay, maybe it's not that bad.
No.
And so I was like the last one off the starting line.
Yeah, who won? I forget.
Jordan won.
Out of everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, and I came, second to last?
I think you were third. I think you might have been, maybe second to last.
Second or third to last.
Second or third to last.
But
you were really close to the littlest of the group.
Yeah, exactly. But that girl next to me, like I didn't get to see Jordan because we were both in the yellows, which are on the outside. And so there was a girl next to me, and I'm not kidding you. Like, I mean, she was crazy.
What do you mean by that?
She like threw down her mat, and then she just like dove onto it. Like, it was, wow. I was really, really, really impressed by her.
My time was 10.0 something.
0.02 or something like that. Yeah.
Your time was
like almost 12.
Yeah. I got down.
Like
I got down, and I was
right?
like, because it's funny because on that ride you're going down. You're like, I don't know where I'm actually at in terms of like the race.
You probably knew because there was nobody next to you.
But when you're going in like the enclosed part, you don't know.
Yeah.
You're like, maybe I hope, and you come out and like no one's next to you, and it's like the best feeling ever. And then you get down to the end and you're just waiting. And I just was waiting there for you to come by, and all of a sudden you come scooting in. Right next to me.
It's like, it was like Mario Kart, how I play at Mario Kart 2. Last place. I hit a few bananas, a few random
something like that
stuff along the way.
You do all the excuses you want, but you lost. So.
And I was playing the Mario Kart like tunes in my head as I was going. Like, totally lost. But I would say that's next.
Okay.
Would you?
I would agree. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
But it's not the wildest.
It's not wild, per se. So, I mean, you can make it wild. You're the girl next to me. But, yeah. Okay. So, that's our next one.
So, that leaves, I think, we have 3 spots left. We have, left is Velocity Peak, Avalanche Mountain, and Eagle Hunt.
This is tough.
Okay.
I'm going to have to say next one, though, because it's normally not this way. I think it was just this way for us. Avalanche is next.
Okay.
And solely because there was a guy in our tube with us who let go. Like, he let go.
They clearly say, hold on with 2 hands. Hold on with 2 hands.
We also had a lot of weight in that tube.
We did have a lot of weight, and we went pretty high on the side.
Really high.
And he was the one going up the slide, and he let go. And we were looking at him like,
see this big man like coming towards you, like slow motion.
So he came down, and then he was just laying in the middle of the tube.
Like a starfish.
Yes. And we were like, hold on. And right before we went up the next ride, because if he would have went up, he held on, and he just stayed in that position the whole rest of the
time. It was like feet tucked in underneath all of us and hands just barely. I mean, he was like fingers on the rope.
Oh, my gosh.
And I just saw
think they had a good time.
Flashed before my eyes. I think so.
Yeah.
They didn't say goodbye, though.
Well, I don't
know.
I think they were from Europe.
Yeah. I don't know that they spoke English very well.
Yeah,
but
we had a great time with them.
I hope they know that we had fun.
Yeah, I think they did.
Even though I was pretty sure I was going to get a bear hug at some point. Yeah. So
it was a great ride.
Memorable.
I would say as far as like mild to wild, that's a good number 3.
Yeah.
Into that spot. It's still my favorite. Yeah. It's up there.
I understand why.
Yes.
It was definitely probably
especially when you have 4 people that you all know each other. There's a lot more interaction that can happen.
I would have liked to have redone it, and did it again.
We want to go right now?
Yeah.
No, we can't.
No. I kept the swimsuit here just in case. Okay. So that would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree.
Okay.
I mean, we're pretty in step with these.
Yeah.
Okay. Next wild. We have 2 left.
I'm going eagle hunt.
Okay.
It's wild, but I like that it goes up because it slows you down for a minute. But Jordan taught me the correct way to do it. We lost.
We got destroyed.
Which is probably partially why it's not number one, because we went a lot slower. Like a lot slower than the people that beat us.
They were a lot lighter than us.
Yeah, they were a lot lighter than us. They were in the fast lane.
Actually does help, is being lighter.
Okay.
We came into that first... Oh my gosh!
Sorry about the flies.
Yeah, fly.
Disregard that we have flies here today. Yeah.
We got into the first blast section first.
Yeah.
And we're going up, and all of a sudden they just rocketed by us.
I didn't even know it could go that fast.
No, and so
I've never seen anything like it.
Our technique was not sound at that point.
No,
but
I didn't know I was supposed to lean forward.
To give a slight lean forward, just to get that momentum going forward. I've found has worked the best.
And they must have been doing it right, because I honestly, I didn't know you could go that fast in eagle hunt.
Yeah.
Guys are so bad right now.
They beat us by...
They kicked our booties.
Probably like 15th legs.
Yeah, if not more, honestly.
But it was a blast, and it is still just such a good ride.
Such an amazing ride. It's
it was
different
our first,
every time.
It was our first big ride of the day, and so... Yeah. It's a lot to compete against.
It was kind of like a warm-up ride, and I'd done it before.
Yeah, so that helps.
Yeah, that helped. But that leaves number one.
Our wildest ride was...
Velocity Peak. Oh, my Lanta.
We got to Velocity Peak, and I said, which one do you want to go down? And she said, the enclosed one, the fully enclosed one. I said, well, that one's really fast, but you also can't film very well on that one. And so we got up to the top, and I said, you're going down this one.
It.
And she didn't really know, I don't think, which one it was.
No idea. I didn't know what I was doing.
Turns out it was the straight down one. Whoops.
So is that the one that goes 55 miles an hour?
That's the one.
So I went like 80.
Wow.
I could tell.
No, I think I went faster because I beat you down that thing really fast. Because I went on the other one.
Yeah.
And I really flung myself, and I looked over. I wanted to make sure that she actually went down it. And she like pulled herself and like barely scooted down. And I was like, is she gonna even make it?
I was screaming so loud. That was the one that I'm screaming, and all the water when I hit the bottom just went straight into my lungs. I've got the GoPro, and so I'm just choking all over the GoPro. Lost half my shirt, lost half my bikini bottoms.
Oh, wow.
It was just wow, that
means you got the full Velocity Peak experience.
I definitely did.
And part of it, so we have this GoPro that we're filming on. I said, keep your arms straight, because that's gonna be the best.
Got my mouth.
And she goes, afterwards, I was like, did you keep your arms straight? And she goes, well, when I came down, was it straight? And I said, no, it was right in your face. She goes, then probably not. We'll see how that footage turned out, but I'm sure it was.
It's going to be like the cartoon where you see the little, the tonsil, when they're like,
Probably.
100%. So that one's terrifying. I don't know that I'd partake in that one again.
Well, you could do the other. There's 2 more for you to do there.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
So there's our mild to wild. Yeah. Now, on knowing that, which one is your favorite?
Favorite Avalanche.
Avalanche was your favorite still.
I really did enjoy Avalanche. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, even though I saw my life flash before my eyes. So yeah, I get it. And that's the one I've been begging you to take me on.
It's true. And that one's always been my favorite over there.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think Eagle Hunt might have taken over.
Yeah.
And just because I love the race aspect.
I do too.
It's super fun, especially if you had someone next to you that you know. This one, we didn't know them, but they were interacting with us.
They were so
it was
fun.
Really fun.
Yeah, they were so fun. It's really a close tie.
It is
honestly.
Close. It's like 1A and 1B.
So that's our ranking. I mean, and
let us know what know your thoughts on where you rank things. I have a feeling you might be close, but you might be switching some things around. But
leave a comment. We're gonna post. Leave a comment. Let us know what your favorites are, and please come out and visit us this weekend. Don't let summer slip away before getting to do what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do we have an ice cream truck?
I don't know. We experienced everything.
We did. So there's got to be some inside scoop somewhere. Okay, you do yours first. Let me think.
Okay.
Inside scoop.
My inside scoop is if you're riding. Let's do Avalanche Mountain.
Okay.
If you're riding Avalanche Mountain, it is imperative that you have 4 people in that thing because it is such a better ride.
Yeah. I can't imagine doing 2. What happens when you do 2?
You don't go up the sides as much. And so what I would recommend if you have 2 is maybe trying to find an extra 2. Maybe
some friends.
And maybe if you stand off to the side and kind of wait, say for another 2. That's what we did.
Yeah.
We just waited.
Yeah.
And so that might be a good option to try to get a full ride.
Yeah. Yeah. And the splashing. I didn't mention the splashing.
The splashing. We got soaked.
Oh my gosh. They literally, the whole entire lifeguard team came out and decided, they work here. So we're going to give them the splash of their life. Well, so that's how we kicked it off.
And we had it was a tube that was weighted.
Yeah.
And so we got stuck on the hump to go down. And so they just kept splashing us. We're like, we're stuck.
We're not moving. So that is a good tip.
Ask for a splash.
I like that. Ask for a splash.
Unless you don't want it, then say, I don't want to splash. And hopefully they listen.
You want to splash. That was fun.
It is
fun. It's definitely fun.
Okay, inside scoop.
Inside scoop. If you go on Velocity Peak, make sure that your bikini and your shorts and whatever you're wearing fit.
That's a good
because otherwise you're going to give everybody a show.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, and that's a good point.
It's very important. And remember when we went to go get the swimsuits, mine was mixed up and I thought it was a different size. And
that is true.
I'm so glad I didn't get the size that was a size bigger because that's a GoPro moment we didn't need. We would have had to have put like the whole.
No, we would never have shown that.
Yeah. Well, I know. But it would have been like Jose. Remember Jose when he was a guest and he lost his shorts in the wave pool. So I guess with any ride, really, make sure that you are wearing something that
fitted
fits.
Apparel.
Yes. And that you can maybe tighten a little bit because things get going fast.
And I'm going to bring up this other inside scoop is we talked about this before, but the hidden cabana.
Yes. Nobody was there.
At the exit of Avalanche Mountain and Ricochet Rapids, there's a cabana down there that no one is ever really in. And when we walked up, sure enough, yesterday, no one was in it. So if you're looking for a spot that's secluded, that
shaded,
is pretty much always available, that's your spot.
Yeah, and it's in a great
you just
spot.
have to, it's a little awkward because you have to walk down the exit of the tube slides, the family raft slides to get there.
Yeah, but it's money. It's money. If you've ever found that spot, let us know because we're thinking nobody's listening to us because we've talked about it so many times and nobody was there on a busy day. So yeah,
we do what we can.
That's a wrap.
I think that's a wrap.
I think that's a wrap. And a wrap on Boulder Beach this weekend, Labor Day Monday, the very last day. So get your tickets, buying them online, and you can save $10 at silverwoodthemepark.com.
And that's a wrap.
And that's a wrap on this week's ride. Thanks for tuning in to the Silverwood Show. If you had a blast, make sure to subscribe, leave us a review, and share the fun with your fellow thrill seekers. Got a question, story, or suggestion? Send it our way to podcast@silverwoodthemepark.com for a chance to be featured in our Mail Train segment. Until next time, keep your hands and feet inside the podcast and stay thrilling.
Let's go again! Silverwood, come join